Okay, good afternoon. This is today's topics agenda. Let you see those real quick. Equipment, maintenance, lawns, money, and your overhead. All right. Good afternoon. This is KJL, and I'm doing a quick video on a 5-year review on me starting my little lawn business. And notice I said the word little. I have 2 tractors, 2 zero turns right here, and I have 2 weed eaters, so I'm going to get another one. I'm just kind of showing you a little push mower, little equipment that I bought, a spare tire, brand new trailer, 6x12 blower. I have 2 blowers, cones, and that's just a little snapshot. I'm just giving you guys a little snapshot of what it looks like. Okay, just a little quick snapshot, nothing serious. But I want to talk to you guys about your lawn business, setting it up. Okay, now KJL, Cornay Jones Lawn Service. This is a business created in dedication to my daughter, for my daughter to run when I'm gone. That's basically what it is, if you want me to be honest. And it's going pretty well. 5 years in the game, have bought a lot of equipment, serviced a lot of equipment, learned a lot of things, and made a lot of money. Okay. I'll quickly tell you, give me 1 second, Tom, shoot. As a retired veteran, I don't do much, but a few hours out of the day I can cut lawns to stay busy. It's more than likely just going to the gym. So what I like to do is I like to cut lawns, keep the community up, keep my neighborhood up, keep my property value up. So I like to do that in my neighborhood. Some of the biggest things I'm gonna share with you on how to be successful in the lawn business. I've seen a lot of people start and a lot of people fail. A lot of people still with me. So I started in 2017. And maybe with, I say the ones who started with me, I know about 15 other guys, and about 6 are still running, all the rest have failed. So I'm gonna show you some tips of how you can keep your lawn business going. First thing we're gonna talk about is your equipment. So just a little overview, not focused on equipment itself, but I'm a little overview. One thing with your equipment, don't loan it out. Do not loan your equipment out. If you use it, don't loan it out. You know, if you want to lend stuff out the bar, have that as a side. I have a couple of push mowers in the back, and if someone needs one, I'll take it to them and hey, let you use that. But they will not use the stuff that I use, because I keep my stuff up and running, keep it tight. Okay, your weed eaters, you need 3. I'm gonna tell you, you need 3. You say, oh, I can get away with 2. You need 3. Okay, if one goes down, you'll be down to 2. If that one goes down, you'll be down to 1. And not only that, you never know how much time it's going to take for you to get that piece of equipment back up. So you got 3 weed eaters and 2 are commercial, 1 is residential. More than likely, one of them is going to go down eventually at some point. You know, whether it's just basic maintenance, whatever. You got to rotate out. But if you can afford it, you take $1,200, $1,500, and go get 3 commercial weed eaters that you can handle. I have 1 Echo that is very light to handle, and I have 2 heavy ones. Okay, therefore, thick brush, they can handle the motor, can handle the stress. It has enough power to do what I have to do if I make some thick brush. That's why I carry 2 heavy commercial and have 1 light residential. I just zip around houses and I'm done. Okay, that's very important. That's one of probably the biggest things that's going to keep your business afloat. You got to keep those weed eaters up, because weed eaters can substitute for cutting the lawn if need to. All right, equipment. Let's talk a little bit about equipment. Your zero turns. Of course, your zero turns are self-explanatory. Keep the blade sharp. Keep your equipment running tight. Check the oils. Even though you know that thing ain't using the oil, check the oils regularly. I check my oils regularly, and the air filter. Okay? Even though they need minimal maintenance because they're commercial grade equipment, I still check it regularly. And I keep them clean. You will be surprised how many people will grade you or want to talk to you or want to do business with you because your equipment looks newer. You will be surprised. It will probably shock you. You know, they see those trailers running around and they're all dirty and scruffy and straggling and got dirt all over them and the machines look new. I'm telling you, I've heard people say it out of their mouth. That is a deterrent, okay? So keep your stuff clean, keep it tight, keep it maintenance, keep it reference. Some things just gonna break them. It just is what it is. If you mow enough lawns and you get out there, whether you're in high class residential or you're in, you know, the lower part of towns where you just ripping and dipping and trying to cut everything you want, eventually you're gonna either hit something or something's gonna happen that you're gonna have to pull some maintenance on that mower. So yeah, keep your maintenance up. Lawns. Lawns, and I've learned this is one of the biggest, probably the biggest pet peeve of mine that you can take with you and take this tip with you. Lawns. When you establish your lawns, of course, when you establish the business, you're going to take pretty much damn anything to try to get started and get your clientele base up. Once you get your base up, then you're going to be able to know, finagle how you can charge, where you can charge and where you can't charge, okay? Weeding out those different clients, I went from probably 50 to about 30. But I still make just about the same money with 30 because I've weeded out some of those clients that really don't really care about their lawns or nothing like that, and you have to go on them, you really have to work. I've gotten rid of most of those, and most of my lawns are high-class residential. And the ones that are not, I have policed them and got them and formed them so that they're so well kept that when I get on them, it's just blow and go, cut, blow and go, that's it. So that's very important as well. Now, do it on lawns. Do what your body can handle. This is a taxing business, meaning that your body will break down. If you do too much or you try to do too much and you're running outside your scope and you're doing extra little things, what's the name, you will feel the wear and tear on your body over time. 5 years, I can already feel it. I've started stretching, moving, doing all the time, but didn't stay loose now that I normally didn't used to do, but I do it now. Stay loose and stay, you know, where I'm fit, you know. I'm averaging anywhere from 8 to 12 miles in walking stuff today. So that's enough. And that has brung my, like I told my wife, it has brung my A1C down because I am type 2 diabetic. So I'm actually controlling my diabetes with just by cutting lawns. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. I'm living proof. You're sitting there watching the video, it is proof. I've seen mine out of whack in the winter, and now it's totally under control, and I feel great. Okay, money, your overhead. This is another problem I had. Okay, yes, I was making the money, making good money, making close to $1,000 a week. You know what I'm saying? $800,000, $900,000 sometimes in a week, and I was making good money. But I was not. I was lied about to give it to my wife. She was sitting there blowing and going and spending, doing whatever and stuff like that. So I had to stop that. So once I stopped that, I was able to come back and buy the blowers, the trimmers, the edgers, the zero turns, everything I needed commercially to sustain my business for a long period of time. Yes, I do make a payment on one of them. One of them is paid for. But by next year, I'm just going to pay it off outright. It's not 5 years paying all that interest and stuff like that. I'm just going to pay it off because I have the overhead. Take your money, reinvest in your business. I bought a brand new trailer. I went from a 5x8 to 6x12 in 2 years. And it is the best thing. It's probably one of the best decisions I made. Trust me, reinvest in your business. If you're going to hire personnel, you need to expand your business. I can get away from 30 to 60 lawns to one person because I put that much stress on myself where I can handle it. But when you start getting up there and start doing more lawns than that, and you're doing 10, 12, 15, 20 a day, you're going to have personnel. And when you have personnel, then you'll need a manager to, to manage their benefits and their pay and all that to make sure that you're taking care of those guys, okay? I'm not going to get in that. That's not part of this video, but I'm telling you, as you elevate, you will have to start looking at that. I run this out of the garage. It's feasible for me. It's small enough. If I get any bigger, yes, I will have to go to a building. So that's why I'm staying where I am, and I am comfortable, very comfortable. So I wanted just to hit on that. That's money, okay? Use your money wisely, okay? You're going to have plenty of money. Trust me, I have plenty enough money to go to Lowe's, Home Depot, and just sit there and look at tools. And look, trust me, you need to manage your money, and don't screw it off. That's the biggest thing that I did in the first 5 years of the business. I honestly did well. Yes, I gave a lot of money to my wife. I have to be honest, so I did. But after I stopped that, now I keep the money in the house and in the lawn business. And I was able to establish a nest egg to be able to build my credit, pay off a lawnmower, and have a couple of thousand saved for maintenance repairs in them terms of emergency. Yeah, in 5 years. You can do it, trust me. You can do it. Well, I'm in Texas, Central Texas, and it's good money. It's good money. And they don't say, oh, it's too competitive. No, it's not. If you do good work and you train yourself to good work and you have the right equipment, your equipment ain't going down and everything's running